Lola Falana. Just hearing her name brings to mind images of dazzling stage performances, vibrant costumes, and a voice that could mesmerize any audience. Known as the First Lady of Las Vegas, Lola Falana was much more than just a performer. She was an icon who broke barriers, pushed boundaries, and captivated audiences worldwide with her undeniable talent and magnetic stage presence. But her rise to fame wasn't as easy as it might seem. Born into a modest family and starting from humble beginnings, her journey to the top is filled with unexpected twists and turns, moments of triumph and struggles that shaped the woman she would become. This video will take you on an unforgettable ride through the life of Lola Falana, from her early days as a young dreamer in Camden, New Jersey, to her ascent as one of the most glamorous stars of stage and screen. You'll hear about her partnerships with legendary figures like Sammy Davis Jr., her groundbreaking performances that set her apart from her peers, and how she became a trailblazer for women of color in the entertainment industry. Along the way, we'll uncover the personal battles she fought, from overcoming career setbacks to dealing with life-altering health challenges. By the end of this journey, you'll gain a deeper appreciation for Lola Falana's incredible talent, resilience, and lasting impact on the world of entertainment. This is a mesmerizing story you simply won't believe. Stay tuned to learn more. Early life and humble beginnings. Lola Falana was born on September 11, 1942, in Camden, New Jersey, into a modest family that instilled in her the values of hard work and perseverance. Her parents were of Cuban and African American descent, and her father worked as a welder, while her mother stayed at home to care for Lola and her siblings. Despite their humble circumstances, the Falana household was filled with music, and it wasn't long before young Lola discovered her natural talent for singing and dancing. Her love for performing emerged early, and she began singing in the church choir, where she quickly became a standout due to her powerful voice and dynamic presence. Growing up in Camden, life wasn't always easy for Lola. The family struggled financially, and the neighborhood they lived in was not one of privilege or comfort. However, Lola's passion for performing provided her with an escape from the challenges of everyday life. From a young age, she was determined to pursue her dreams of becoming a star, and she dedicated herself to honing her skills, practicing singing and dancing whenever she had the chance. By the time she was a teenager, it was clear to everyone around her that Lola had a special gift, one that would eventually take her far beyond the streets of Camden. At the age of 16, Lola made the bold decision to drop out of high school and move to New York City to pursue her career in show business. This was a daring move for someone so young, but Lola was determined to make her mark in the world of entertainment. In New York, she performed in nightclubs and took any opportunity she could to showcase her talents. She caught the attention of professionals in the industry with her undeniable talent and infectious energy, setting the stage for her big break. Despite the many challenges she faced in those early years, living in a new city with little money and few connections, Lola's determination and passion for performing never wavered. This early chapter in her life set the foundation for the superstar she would eventually become. It wasn't long before she caught the eye of a legendary entertainer who would change her life forever. Breakthrough in the entertainment industry. Lola Falana's big break came when she was discovered by the legendary entertainer Sammy Davis Jr. in the early 1960s. At the time, she was performing in small clubs in New York City, captivating audiences with her undeniable talent and charisma. It was during one of these performances that Davis, already an established star in Hollywood and Broadway, saw something special in the young performer. He was immediately taken by her unique blend of singing, dancing, and stage presence. Sammy Davis Jr. quickly became her mentor, offering her the opportunity to join his show as a featured performer. This opportunity catapulted Lola into the spotlight. She made her debut on Broadway in the 1964 production of Asterisk Golden Boy Asterisk, where she shared the stage with Davis himself. Her role in the musical was relatively small, but her performance left a lasting impression. The audience was dazzled by her electrifying stage presence, and critics took note of her talent. The exposure Lola gained from Asterisk Golden Boy. Asterisk helped her secure more roles and open doors to new opportunities in the entertainment industry. As her star began to rise, Lola's versatility as a performer became increasingly evident. She was not just a dancer or a singer, she was a true entertainer who could captivate audiences in multiple ways. Throughout the 1960s, Lola continued to build her career, performing in nightclubs, on television, and in Las Vegas. Her ability to seamlessly transition between different forms of entertainment made her a highly sought-after act. In 1967, Lola made her film debut in the Italian movie Asterisk: The Liberation of L.B. Jones Asterisk. This was a significant milestone for her, as it showcased her acting abilities on a larger scale and introduced her to an international audience. The film allowed her to step outside of the nightclub scene and explore a different aspect of her talent, further solidifying her place in the entertainment world. She soon became known not only for her singing and dancing, but also for her acting, adding yet another layer to her multifaceted career. By the late 1960s, Lola was a household name in the entertainment industry, particularly in Las Vegas. She became one of the top acts on the Vegas Strip, performing in major casinos and earning the title Queen of Las Vegas. Her shows were a dazzling mix of singing, dancing, and high-energy performances, and audiences couldn't get enough. She was one of the few black performers at the time to achieve such success in the predominantly white world of Las Vegas entertainment, breaking barriers and setting new standards for future performers. Her association with Sammy Davis Jr. continued to be a significant influence on her career. Not only did he mentor her, but their professional and personal relationship kept her in the media spotlight. Although their relationship faced ups and downs, Lola remained grateful for the opportunities he provided early in her career. By the early 1970s, Lola Falana had become a bona fide star. Her unique combination of talent, beauty, and charisma made her a force to be reckoned with in the entertainment industry. She continued to work in film, television, and live performances, proving time and again that she was more than just a pretty face. She was a groundbreaking performer who could hold her own among the best. Her breakthrough in the entertainment industry marked the beginning of an extraordinary career that would span decades and influence countless performers who came after her. Groundbreaking performances and influence. Lola Falana's groundbreaking performances helped redefine the entertainment industry, particularly for African American women. During an era when opportunities for women of color were limited, Falana broke barriers with her talent, charisma, and trailblazing work on stage, screen, and in music. Her ability to command the stage and screen allowed her to not only pave the way for future generations of performers, but also challenge stereotypes and create more inclusive spaces for entertainers of diverse backgrounds. One of Falana's most iconic and impactful moments came with her headlining performances in Las Vegas. In the late 1960s and early 1970s, Las Vegas was a hub for entertainment, yes, but the stages were largely dominated by white performers. Falana shattered these norms when she became one of the first black women to headline her own show on the Las Vegas Strip, securing a residency that would define her career. She was often referred to as the Queen of Las Vegas, a title that spoke to her undeniable star power and ability to draw large audiences with her high-energy, glamorous shows. Her performances were a blend of dance, song, and charisma, making her a versatile and dynamic force in the entertainment world. Her time in Las Vegas was not just about performances, it was about representation. Lola Falana's success in such a prestigious venue sent a powerful message that Black entertainers could hold their own in a predominantly white entertainment world. Her Las Vegas shows were a symbol of success and inclusivity, providing inspiration to other African American performers who followed in her footsteps. The visibility she brought to Black women in entertainment was significant, as it helped dismantle racial barriers and created new opportunities for future performers of color. Falana's influence extended beyond her headlining performances in Las Vegas. Throughout her career, she starred in a variety of television specials and performed on shows like The Dean Martin Show and The Flip Wilson Show, further establishing her versatility and mass appeal. Each performance showcased her ability to blend different styles, whether it was jazz, R&B, or Broadway, and demonstrated that her talents knew no bounds. One of her most groundbreaking moments came in 1975 when she became the first African American woman to be a spokesperson for a major national brand. She was chosen as the face of Fabergé's Tigress perfume, a role that not only elevated her personal brand, but also opened doors for Black women in the world of advertising and marketing. At a time when African American women were often sidelined in media, Falana's success in becoming a beauty and fashion icon was monumental. Beyond her professional achievements, Falana's influence also stemmed from her philanthropic work and commitment to social causes. As a public figure, she used her platform to advocate for civil rights, healthcare, and education, always emphasizing the importance of giving back to the community. Her commitment to charity and humanitarian work extended her legacy far beyond the entertainment industry, showcasing her as a multifaceted figure who cared deeply about using her success to uplift others. Lola Falana's performances were not only groundbreaking for their entertainment value, but also for their cultural significance. She set new standards for excellence in performance and challenged the conventions of the time, leaving a lasting influence on the entertainment industry. Her ability to merge talent, beauty, and grace, all while breaking barriers, made her a symbol of progress and empowerment. She became a role model for generations of entertainers, proving that talent, hard work, and resilience could overcome societal obstacles, challenges, and triumphs. Lola Falana's rise to stardom was not without its share of challenges. As a Black woman navigating the entertainment industry in the 1960s and 1970s, Falana faced significant barriers, both racial and gender-based. The industry at the time was not built to support or promote women of color to the forefront, yet Falana's immense talent and perseverance helped her break through these obstacles. Early in her career, she faced rejection and discrimination, with many casting directors and producers unwilling to give opportunities to African American women. Nevertheless, Falana remained determined, knowing her talent was undeniable. One of the key challenges Falana faced was overcoming typecasting. In Hollywood and on stage, roles for Black women were often limited to stereotypical characters that lacked depth. However, she refused to be pigeonholed into these roles and fought for projects that would showcase her full range of talent. Her success in Las Vegas and on television helped her break away from these limitations, but it took years of hard work, resilience, and dedication to rise above the industry's constraints. Health problems also emerged as a significant challenge later in her career. In the mid-1980s, Falana was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, a debilitating disease that significantly affected her ability to perform. At the peak of her career, this diagnosis threatened to take away everything she had worked so hard for. Falana's health deteriorated rapidly, and she was forced to step back from her demanding performance schedule in Las Vegas and other venues. Despite the physical and emotional toll of her illness, Falana's spirit remained unbroken. Her battle with multiple sclerosis became one of her most well-known challenges, but it was also a story of incredible triumph. Rather than succumb to the illness, Falana found strength in her faith and began using her platform to raise awareness about the disease. She shifted her focus from entertainment to advocacy, dedicating much of her time to charitable work and speaking engagements centered on overcoming adversity. Falana's triumph over these challenges is a testament to her resilience. She became an inspirational figure not just for her performances, but also for her ability to transform hardship into a new purpose. Her journey demonstrates the strength of the human spirit in the face of adversity, and she continues to inspire others through her story of overcoming personal and professional challenges. Falana's ability to rise above these obstacles solidified her legacy as a trailblazer, both in entertainment and in life. Challenges and triumphs. Lola Falana's rise to stardom was not without its share of challenges. As a black woman navigating the entertainment industry in the 1960s and 1970s, Falana faced significant barriers, both racial and gender-based. The industry at the time was not built to support or promote women of color to the forefront, yet Falana's immense talent and perseverance helped her break through these obstacles. Early in her career, she faced rejection and discrimination, with many casting directors and producers unwilling to give opportunities to African American women. Nevertheless, Falana remained determined, knowing her talent was undeniable. One of the key challenges Falana faced was overcoming typecasting. In Hollywood and on stage, roles for black women were often limited to stereotypical characters that lacked depth. However, she refused to be pigeonholed into these roles and fought for projects that would showcase her full range of talent. Her success in Las Vegas and on television helped her break away from these limitations, but it took years of hard work, resilience, and dedication to rise above the industry's constraints. Health problems also emerged as a significant challenge later in her career. In the mid-1980s, Falana was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, a debilitating disease that significantly affected her ability to perform. At the peak of her career, this diagnosis threatened to take away everything she had worked so hard for. Falana's health deteriorated rapidly, and she was forced to step back from her demanding performance schedule in Las Vegas and other venues. Despite the physical and emotional toll of her illness, Falana's spirit remained unbroken. Her battle with multiple sclerosis became one of her most well-known challenges, but it was also a story of incredible triumph. Rather than succumb to the illness, Falana found strength in her faith and began using her platform to raise awareness about the disease. She shifted her focus from entertainment to advocacy, dedicating much of her time to charitable work and speaking engagements centered on overcoming adversity. Falana's triumph over these challenges is a testament to her resilience. She became an inspirational figure not just for her performances, but also for her ability to transform hardship into a new purpose. Her journey demonstrates the strength of the human spirit in the face of adversity, and she continues to inspire others through her story of overcoming personal and professional challenges. Falana's ability to rise above these obstacles solidified her legacy as a trailblazer, both in entertainment and in life. Lola Falana's personal life. Lola Falana's personal life, much like her career, is a fascinating story of love, faith, and resilience. Born in Camden, New Jersey, to a Cuban father and African-American mother, Falana grew up in a large, close-knit family. Her upbringing was humble, with her parents instilling in her the values of hard work, discipline, and faith. principles that would guide her throughout her life and career. Romantically, Falana was linked to several high-profile figures during her early years in show business. She dated prominent celebrities like Sammy Davis Jr., who played a pivotal role in her career by casting her in his show and introducing her to the world of Las Vegas entertainment. While their romantic relationship eventually ended, Davis remained a mentor and close friend, and their professional collaboration continued to flourish. In 1971, Falana married Feliciano "Butch" Tavares, a member of the popular R&B group Tavares. The marriage was a private affair, and despite their fame, the couple maintained a low profile, keeping most of their relationship out of the public eye. Unfortunately, the marriage ended in divorce a few years later, though both remained on amicable terms. Falana's focus soon shifted back to her career, and her relationships became secondary to her drive to succeed in the entertainment industry. One of the most defining aspects of Falana's personal life is her deep and unwavering faith. After being diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in the mid-1980s, she experienced a spiritual transformation that profoundly impacted her outlook on life. Turning to her Roman Catholic faith for strength, Falana became a devout Christian and credited her religious beliefs for helping her cope with her illness. This spiritual awakening not only helped her navigate the challenges of multiple sclerosis, but also led her to devote much of her life to charity and service, particularly in the areas of health and spiritual well-being. In the years that followed, Falana moved away from the glitzy spotlight of Hollywood and Las Vegas, choosing instead to live a quieter, more reflective life. She relocated to Las Vegas for a period where she became heavily involved in local church activities, helping the underprivileged and raising awareness about her illness. Though her health continued to fluctuate, Falana's faith and determination never wavered. In her personal life, Lola Falana embodies grace, humility, and resilience. She remains an inspiring figure, not just for her groundbreaking career, but also for her strength in the face of adversity and her unwavering commitment to faith and service. Legacy and impact on the entertainment industry. Lola Falana's legacy in the entertainment industry is one of trailblazing achievements, resilience, and immense talent. Known as the First Lady of Las Vegas, she helped redefine the standard of stage performance, combining her skills as a singer, dancer, and actress with unmatched charisma and style. Her magnetic presence broke barriers for African American entertainers, particularly in the male-dominated Las Vegas show scene, where she became one of the highest-paid performers of her time. Beyond her stage performances, Falana's influence extended to television, film, and Broadway, paving the way for future generations of Black women in entertainment. Her career was a testament to versatility, with her being celebrated not only for her vocal abilities and dance skills, but also for her acting range, showcased in a variety of roles across different genres. Despite facing personal health challenges, Falana's impact endures through the doors she opened for Black performers and the legacy of elegance and excellence she left behind. Her contributions to the entertainment world continue to inspire new generations of performers, securing her place as an icon in the annals of American show business. Current life and philanthropy. In her later years, Lola Falana turned away from the spotlight to focus on her faith and philanthropy. After being diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in the 1980s, she made the difficult decision to step back from her high-profile career. However, instead of letting the illness define her, Falana found new purpose. She became deeply involved in charity work, using her platform to raise awareness for multiple sclerosis and help others battling the condition. Her faith played a significant role in this transition, leading her to spread messages of hope and healing through her foundation. Through her ministry and philanthropic efforts, Falana has continued to inspire people with her resilience, demonstrating that her true legacy extends far beyond the stage and screen. Her devotion to helping others shows that the heart of her story is one of compassion and service. Conclusion and legacy reflection. Lola Falana's life journey is nothing short of extraordinary. From her humble beginnings to her meteoric rise in entertainment, she broke boundaries, captivated audiences, and left an indelible mark on the industry. Her influence stretched across multiple platforms, stage, screen, and music, proving her versatility and passion for performance. Despite the challenges she faced, her unwavering spirit and grace shone through, defining her not only as a performer, but as a person. Today, Falana's legacy lives on as a beacon of inspiration for artists and entertainers worldwide. Call to action. What part of Lola Falana's mesmerizing journey did you find most inspiring? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with friends, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the lives of entertainment legends. Your support helps us bring you more incredible stories just like this one.